Seekers. We're coming to you today from Kill Devil Hills.
We're standing in front of Miller's Seafood and Steakhouse. We decided to come here tonight and try the dinner out. I can remember coming from years past. They had some delicious hush puppies, so let's go and see if they're as good as they used to be.
Let's go check this place out.
Let's do it. This is what Miller's Seafood and Steakhouse looks like. Here are the hours of operation. For breakfast, they open from 7 a.m. to noon, and dinner is 4 o'clock until they close. There's the website. This will give you a view of what the restaurant looks like. Now, this is a view of another dining room inside of Miller's Seafood and Steakhouse. They do have daily specials. Tonight they have a tomahawk steak special, blackened New York strip, a cowboy steak, and then they have the shrimp, scallops, crab cake, and broiled and sauteed in garlic butter. And they also have daily drink specials. Let's take a look at the menu from Miller's Seafood and Steakhouse. Feel free to pause the video if you need to take a closer look. We'll start with the starters and the salads. And here's a look at the sushi menu. Here's a look at the local seafood. And all the dinner entrees, excluding the pasta, come with a basket of hush puppies, and you get to select 2 sides. Here are the sides and the kids menu. And on the back of the menu, here are some of the drinks that they offer. And here are the beverages. My meal and Cindy's meal came with a hush puppies. So our server brought 1 big basket of hush puppies to the table, and they sure do look yummy. I can remember from years past, eating here many years ago, they had some delicious hush puppies. So I sure do hope they're as good as they used to be.
Okay, Dave, I see you got the hush puppies that you were wanting from here.
I have. Got me some butter I put on it. Let's try it and see how it tastes. They're good as I remember. They are. These are very light. Have a sweet taste to them. These hush puppies are great. I remember last time we were here, we bought a bag of the hush puppy mix we took home to make.
Oh, that's right.
And we fixed them. I remember them being good at home too. So I don't know if they still sell it, the mix or not, but they do have good hush puppies. We got a big bowl, so I'm looking forward to knocking some of them out.
Charlie, what do you think of the hush puppies?
It's good. They're a little bit hard, but like other than that, they are really, really good.
You know, I thought they were a little hard too.
Our server has brought the food to the table. What did you end up ordering, Cindy?
So I got the combination, and I've got flounder, and the flounder's fried, and then the shrimp is boiled, and I got a baked potato and mashed potatoes to go with that.
And I ordered the North Carolina sea scallops. Our server said that the scallops were delicious here, so I got them broiled. I got the vegetable of the day, which was yellow squash and zucchini squash, and a baked potato. Now, Carly ordered the pound of peel and eat shrimp. And just look at that steam coming off that plate. You can definitely see how hot they are. And for her side, she got a baked potato and a roll. You know, I never really heard of a roll being a side, but she wanted a roll, so she got a roll. But I just thought that was kind of odd being on the menu under the sides. But those shrimp, they smell delicious, and you can definitely see they're nice and hot.
David, just look at this flounder. Try to cut into it, you can see it better. It is absolutely delicious. It is perfectly prepared. I asked our server to get it broiled or fried, and he said definitely fried for the flounder, broiled for the shrimp. Listen to your servers; they know. Both of these are wonderful. The flounder is amazing.
Have you tried any in shrimp yet?
I have, and they're also very good. And you can see you got words like broiled in butter. Good. It's not overly with garlic or butter or anything, because sometimes they'll do that with shrimp. I think that the shrimp is very good. The potatoes are supposed to be rich in garlic potatoes.
Yep.
I do not taste any garlic in here, but they are good.
So you like everything you got so far?
So far, the potatoes are not hot, but they're not cool enough to sit back, I guess. But they do taste good. Hey, David, what are you thinking about your food so far?
Well, I've eaten one scallop so far. I got mine broiled. And you notice they have like some seasoning on top of them. I think it's like a lemon pepper. And they're very good, very tender. You can cut it right with a fork. And you can see the scallops. Got a delicious flavor. They taste good. The server was right about this. He said that the scallops are very good, and I will agree with him. My potato, I got a baked potato, just butter. My potato's kind of like what you said. It's not very hot. It's like lukewarm. It's not probably cold enough to send back like you mentioned, but it's pretty decent. And then the squash, he said the vegetable of the day was yellow squash and zucchini. And I do not see any yellow squash at all. All I see is zucchini. But I tried them. They taste good. And it's got like a little garlic flavor in it.
Right. I tried one of them because if I had known it was just zucchini, I would have gotten those. I didn't see any sides I really liked.
Right.
And the broccoli salad and onions in it. So, but anyway, I tried that. I thought that was good.
But the zucchini, they're good.
Carly's over here working on peeling her shrimp. That's the only thing when you get this type of shrimp, Carly, it's kind of like crab leg. You got to work for your supper.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a few of them peeled and you tried them. What do you think of them?
They are very, very good. I highly recommend them.
I couldn't get over how hot they were, how they were steaming.
I know. I had to, when I picked up this, because it was over top of it, I, dropped it right back down. And I was like, it was steaming.
And you're dipping it in the butter. That's what I like too.
Yes.
At the end of our meal, our server brought a tray around showing us all of the desserts that they offer. Our server has brought the ticket to the table. We had the combo with the flounder and the shrimp. Carly had the pound of steamed shrimp, and I had the broiled scallops. The price after tax came up to be $106.54. If you're paying with cash, $103.44. Well, Cindy, what did you think about your meal tonight from Miller's Seafood and Steakhouse?
David, it was a little mixed. Let me start with what I think they did an outstanding job with, and that would be the flounder and the shrimp that I had. Both of those were outstanding, which is what I came for, was the seafood. Outstanding. The shrimp, they were wonderful. They were it was not too much garlic or too much butter. It was light, had a little bit of lemon there with it. Delicious. Really enjoyed the broiled shrimp. The flounder, I got it fried from the suggestion of our server. Great suggestion. First, it was a huge piece of fish.
It was a nice size.
It was. It was very flaky. It was not a lot of crust on it, but just enough. It was perfectly fixed. It was not greasy. It was not heavy. It was absolutely wonderful. So those two things, they hit it out of the park. They were outstanding. However, I was a little disappointed with one, the hush puppies. I felt like they were hard. The server did bring us some more, but I just was not really impressed. I do remember us having them before here and them being good years ago. To me, they were just too sweet tonight. But that was my opinion. I think your opinion may have been different, and that's okay. It was a little bit better when I actually tried some ketchup instead of the butter on it. I may should have asked for some melted butter. That might have helped too to bring down some of that sweetness. The other thing with the sides, wasn't impressed with the sides. The red skin mashed potatoes were supposed to be garlic. I tasted absolutely no garlic in it, but they were good, just no garlic in it, and they should have been hotter than what they were. And I didn't eat my baked potato because we got two sides and there wasn't any other side that I liked, so I ended up with two potatoes. And you know, it was okay, but I ate the seafood. I didn't eat the vegetables. So
Well, my meal tonight, I thought my meal was good. I enjoyed the scallops. I thought they were delicious.
good.
The hush puppies, they were a little hard, but I still thought they tasted good. They were sweet, but I do like sweet stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not complaining about the taste of them. And but they were kind of like a little bit on the hard side. I will agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of them I had to take a knife and kind of saw through them to get it to spread some butter
Right.
on. But I enjoyed the taste of them. Now my sides, I ordered the vegetable of the day, which was supposed to be yellow squash and zucchini squash. Only thing I had on my plate was zucchini squash. But the squash, it did taste good. It had like a garlicky flavor on them.
Yeah, they were good. I tried it, and it was
But
good.
just a very small portion of them. They did not give you a lot of squash. And then my baked potato, you had covered it earlier about it was just like, it wasn't hot, it wasn't real cold, just like lukewarm.
Mm-hmm.
But the baked potato could have been better, but I did eat it. We like hot potatoes, French fries, baked potatoes, whatever we get, we like them hot. But tonight it wasn't the case. And but the scallops, they were delicious. I enjoyed those. I just wish the sides had been a little bit better. And I'm sorry you didn't like the hush puppies. I know we asked for another basket, and they came out. You could tell that they wasn't quite as done as the first
Right.
round. But
And they were just okay. I'll be honest with you. A little too sweet for me.
But I was
That's just a
gonna say,
personal preference.
but I like sweet stuff, and
Right.
I thought the hush puppies tasted well. Now, Carly, I think you had the star of the show tonight.
Oh yes.
Those steamed shrimp, they were large in size. They came to the table. They was steaming hot. Matter of fact, you couldn't even take your bowl off because it was burning your fingers. It was so hot.
Yeah.
I tried some of them. They were delicious. And tell us what you thought about.
Like you said, they were delicious. Couldn't have had it better. They were hot, very hot. The baked potato that I had was very delicious. So for me, the inside of it was a little warm, but like once you got into like the middle of the potato instead of like the outside type thing, it was a bit hot, but it wasn't like steaming or anything like the shrimp were. But my potato was still really, really good. I loved it.
Now, your roll, I know you said your roll was kind of hard.
It was a rock. Swear. I couldn't even bite into it. The inside of it was soft, but the outside was like hard.
And I tried to pull it apart for you, and it was on the hard side. I know it was the type of roll it was, but it shouldn't have been that hard, I don't think.
And I just want to say here, I have never heard of a roll being a side. If you look on the menu, the roll is listed as a side.
It sure is.
And it is listed for $3.
$3.
And, I would not have paid $3 for that roll. Now, Carly didn't want another side, so when she said she wanted a roll, we're like, sure, go ahead and get your roll. But
I don't even think it was worth $3, but that's just me.
If you have ever experienced seeing a roll as a side, let us know, because we just never have, and we just thought that we laughed about it.
Right, because we've been to lots of restaurants. First time I've ever seen one being listed as a side as well.
Same.
Anything else y'all like to add?
No, just that, again, the seafood was outstanding.
Yes, it was.
Really did like the seafood here.
And that's why we came, was for the seafood.
Yeah.
But like you said, a little disappointed with the sides, wish they'd been better. But the seafood, all the entrees on the seafood were delicious.
What did you think about the price, David? I didn't even see the final tickets. I came outside.
Well, you know, people had make comments on Captain George's buffet. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. For the amount of food you get at Captain George's, you cannot beat the price. You look at the menu here at Miller's, look at the single, just for one item or whatever you're getting, look at those prices. They're not too far from Captain George's buffet. So, to me, I know stuff is just high everywhere.
It is.
But, to me, the stuff is pricey, and especially with the amount of size you're getting. And it was kind of small. My baked potato was small, and the amount of zucchini squash I got was very small, too. So I think the price is kind of high, but, that's like that everywhere. It's nothing you can do about it. But people want to knock the price of like Captain George's buffet because it's like $49.99 a person. But, hey, you go in there, you get multiple seafood items, you come out full, you eat all you want. To me, that's your best bang for your buck. Well, Carly, tell our viewers what to do now.
Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our latest and news. See you next time. Thank you for watching. God bless.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye-bye.